Now, when it comes to SEO, in some cases, when you're trying to outcompete your competitors, you just need to do what they're doing, but doing it 10 times better. And I know that sounds very boring, but today I'm going to be showing you guys how to scrape your competitors and actually generate a much better article that will actually rank your website higher than your competitors. So we're going to be talking about scraping subheadings and generating a much better rankable article. Also, very quickly, on the 27th of June, I am hosting an in-person SEO conference in Manchester. So if you guys do want to attend, if you want to be in the right room with the right people, head over to themasterminders.com and grab your tickets while you can. Also, we have got the likes of Craig Campbell talking about flipping websites, so buying a website for a smaller valuation, doing SEO work to it, and then selling it for a higher multiple. You've got the likes of Lara Acosta talking about generating leads for your actual SEO agency using the likes of LinkedIn. You've got James Daly talking about lead generation for businesses. You've got Carrie Rose talking about digital PR and many, many more. So let's actually get into it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find an article. So, for example, how long does a divorce take, right? Let's say we wanted to rank higher for something like this. What we would do is we would find a load of articles that's already ranking for that keyword. What we're going to do here is we're going to look at this website. First of all, you want to make certain that the website is actually ranking because of its content and not because of its backlink profile. So in this case, this looks like a fairly detailed article on this subject. So I'm just going to copy this, and this is the article builder. If you guys do want this, head over to the description. It's free to use. Make certain when you do get access to it, you click on file and make a copy. Otherwise, you won't be able to access it. So what we're going to do is we're going to paste in our competitor, and this is going to go to the actual article, and it's going to essentially get all of the subheadings for that blog article. We're going to go over to another website now, Citizens Advice in the UK. This might not have the best content because this is like a government website, basically. So in this case, I'm actually going to, do you know what? It's not a terrible written article, but it's not going to be the best SEO optimized. However, this blog, for example, if I go through it, as you can see, there's going to be, basically what I'm looking at is how long and how in-depth the actual article is. In some cases, many people don't actually know this, but in some cases, the best well-written SEO optimized article isn't actually always the #1 ranking article. Some cases it might be like position 5, position 6. So I'm going to use these guys as an example, and we're just going to paste them in here, right? Now, the good thing about this sheet is it's actually got the prompt built into the actual sheet, so you don't need to actually worry about anything. So I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to head over to ChatGPT now. So this is just generating the actual content brief, but just to recap on why we're doing this process. So what we want to make certain that we're doing is we're including the best subheadings from all of our competitors. Now, you guys might decide to do this for like 3 or 4 different competitors. I've just done it for 2, but the whole process here is we're trying to find the best subheadings from competitor #1. We're trying to find the best subheadings for competitor #2. And we're trying to combine all of those subheadings into what I like to call a absolute monster of an article. And as we can see here, we have got a fairly decent sized content brief now. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy these subheadings into my article builder here, and I'm just going to paste it in here. So subheadings here, we're going to paste that in. We're also going to give it a source as well. So I'm going to see if there is a Wikipedia page talking about divorces. So as we can see here, there is a Wikipedia page, and the reason why we're pasting this into the sources section is because we want to essentially fact check everything that we are actually including. We want to change this article title to how long does a divorce take? How long does a divorce take? And this context here, right, this is really important that you change this second section. So we're going to change this to, this is for my law firm. We have 10 years experience and we are called Kajra Law, for example, right? So you can just name that as and when. You've also got the cheat sheet section here, so you're actually able to swap this out. So, for example, if you're creating like a service-based page, you can change this to service. You can change it to ultimate guides, FAQs, whatever you want. I'm going to keep this as being informative. You can also change the tonality as well. So, if you want more of a conversational tonality, you can do humorous. I probably wouldn't pick humorous for a divorce-related article, so I'm going to keep this as being informative, or potentially you could even go with like a conversational tone as well. So I'm just going to copy all of this and we're going to paste this into our sheet or into our ChatGPT section here. And this will turn this into an actual blog article that we can actually upload through to our website. So I'm just going to wait for it to do its thing and then we'll go and resume the video. So as you can see, it's just finished generating the actual article for us, and it's come back with even like call to actions as well, like at Casual Law, with over 10 years of experience in handling divorce cases, we understand the complexities involved and tailored advice to protect your interests. So this is like the easiest way that you can build the most informative article. One thing that I would recommend doing in this stage though is actually looking to see if this content is factual, because in some cases AI can obviously hallucinate, it can obviously make up some lies. A couple other things as well that's probably worth mentioning is in the actual article builder, try to mention where the content is for. Is it for the US? Is it for Canada? Is it for UK, Australia? Because there's going to be different outcomes when it comes to actually writing the article. Like for example, in the UK a divorce might take 2 months, and in Canada it might take 6 months, in the US it might take 5 years, right? Obviously it probably won't take 5 years, but there's going to be certain adjustments and certain different laws. So in this case I would look to provide as much information in this section here as you can. Like for example, we are called Casual Law, we are based in the UK, X, Y, and Z, or in some cases if you're based in a certain state as well, you might want to tweak that as well, because I know in America certain states have different laws. If you're going to be using this for lawyers, that's what I would be tweaking. Now, a couple ways that you can actually improve this prompt is by looking at the people also ask questions as well. So what you would want to do is actually take a look at the people also ask here and see if there's any questions that you should also include within your article. So like, how long does a divorce take from start to finish? What is the average time for a divorce? What is the fastest way to get a divorce in the UK? What are the 5 stages of a divorce? Anything that's not covered in the actual subheadings that you've generated using AI, I would also look to include these questions within your article, because it's just going to become a way better experience for someone browsing your article, and it might take a couple seconds. Another added tip as well is once you start clicking through these, there's going to be more questions that come in into the actual people also ask. In some cases, these deserve to be their own article. In other cases, they deserve to be part of the how long does a divorce take article. So that's been my video on how to scrape your competitors' content and just generate the best content possible. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. And like what I mentioned at the start of the video, if you want to be in the right room with the right people, head over to themasterminders.com. Grab your tickets. In-person conference happening on the 27th and also the 28th of June in Manchester. Otherwise, if you want to work with myself or with my team, head over to casualdash.com, fill in the contact form, and I will be in touch. Thank you for watching.